My name is Merrill, CEO of Mark Research. I'm a 35-plus year veteran of the research and insights community and the host of our podcast, On the Mark. Welcome to another Merrillism segment. Today's segment is Greeter. I say maybe, or not exactly. Okay, yes, with a twist. I know. You're saying, hey, what's that crazy Bostonian talking about today? Well, give me a minute to explain. Have you ever walked into a store and greeted with a pleasant hello? Thanks for shopping with us? I have, and I know you have as well. Recently, I was going to a Dallas Stars game. For those of you who don't know what sport that is, ... hello, hockey, they score goals. And I didn't have a shirt to wear. I like hockey, but don't love it, and just didn't have anything that I thought was appropriate. I did have a hat, not a shirt. So there I am, a few hours before the game, and I take a quick ride to Academy Sports about 5 miles away. Jump out of the car, stroll into the store, and lo and behold, a nice voice and face out of nowhere greets me with a hello. Have a great day. Thanks for shopping with us. They are a greeter. Lots of stores have them, as we know. I'm looking for something very specific. I mentioned the Dallas Stars, and I know exactly where it is. I enter the store, turn right, walk straight, and within 75 feet, I see the Dallas sports team's shirts, coats, hats, and plenty of other stuff, including memorabilia. I look at the rack, after rack, and unfortunately, I didn't see anything that fit or that I liked. And in fact, they didn't have any Dallas Stars sweatshirts, which is what I really wanted. As I leave the store, disappointed, because now I have to go to another store. The greeter says, have a great day, as I walk out. Again, very friendly. At this point, this is where I scratch my head, and I just don't understand. Truly, I don't get it. The greeter can see that I left the store, his store, without buying anything, empty-handed, no bags in tow. Isn't it better, more productive, and more important to say, sir, I appreciate you stopping in today. I noticed you didn't buy anything. What was it that you were looking for? Now, my answer could be I was looking for my family or a friend that works here. I was lonely and needed to talk to someone. It was raining outside and I need a dry place to go. Or thanks, I was looking for a Dallas Stars sweatshirt and didn't see any that you had. If the greeter asks that question as I leave the store empty-handed and writes down my answer and turns that in at the end of the day to management, I assume only things can come of this. Or even better, if they ask me the question, perhaps they can give me an answer of, sir, that item has been moved and is actually over here. To me, a simple change, management will appreciate it, definitely the general manager, and I think that is more appropriate. I'm wondering what you think. Thanks for listening to the On the Mark podcast and today's Merrillism. Greeter, ... with a small twist. Have a great day. My name is Merrill. Stay well, be safe, and please stay in touch.